Alrighty, folks, I'm now 3-0. My last three board member tier package plays following Thursday. I had the over in the Bears-Washington game on Thursday Night Football, and both teams combined for 60 total points. And the good news is, folks, I have another board member tier package play going off here today on Friday night. And the good news is, if you sign up for that membership, you're going to get access to that package every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships every single day during that time frame, absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. I'm also 7-2 in my last 9 board member tier package plays in that very same package. I currently have over 770 members who are signed up and active on my premium page right now. And you may be wondering what the difference is between what I do here on YouTube and what I do on my premium page. Well, what I do here on YouTube is I'll handicap the entire slate of games in any given sport, side, and total. What I do on my premium page is I actually share with you which one of these free picks I actually like the best. And once again, that site is patreon.com/BrockPage. And with that, let's go ahead and dive into some free content. Rangers, Orioles, 103 Eastern first pitch. Baltimore's $1.50 at home, totals 8 runs. Kyle Bradish on the mound for Baltimore, Dane Dunning for Texas. Now, Dunning's been Mr. Reliable this season for the Rangers. He's recorded 12 wins and has an ERA in the 3s. He's also backed by one of the best hitting teams in the American League. These guys lead the AL in hits per game. Corey Seager went 4 for 8 in the wild card series, 3 extra base hits. Meanwhile, Young, Tavares, and Carter had 3 hits apiece in the wild card series as well. And even though Bradish has been solid for the O's, I do have concerns about these Baltimore hitters. They've had their hands full with Texas pitching in recent gatherings. Out of their last 10 meetings with the Rangers, Baltimore averaged only 6.9 hits a game. The O's have also had a tough time getting base runners at Camden Yards. And because of that, the O's' last 6 straight in front of their home crowd stayed under the total. They also went 90% to the under in their last 10 ball games at any location. Now, the Rangers on the other side, they've seen their fair share of unders recently themselves. They went 8-1 to the under in their last 9 away from Globe Life Field. Give me the Rangers plus 1.5, under 8. Next ball game, Twins, Astros, 445 East. Houston's $1.55 at home, totals 8 runs. Justin Verlander for the Astros, Joe Ryan for Minnesota. Now, both teams do have some negative factors that make it tough to handicap this game. I'll start with Houston. Well, for one, these guys play their worst baseball at home. They actually have a losing record at Minute Maid Park this year. Guess they're not banging the trash can. They've also struggled with Minnesota pitching. They've been held to only 7.9 hits a game in their last 10 gatherings with the Twins. But if you think the Twins are a lock on the other side of things, just keep in mind that starting pitcher Joe Ryan, if they decide to go, it's either between him or Ober. Pretty sure it's Ryan. But if Joe Ryan gets that start, he's allowed his fair share of runs. He's recorded double-digit losses on the season, and he does come into Saturday's ball game with an ERA in the mid-4s. Now, total-wise, I do think this one can get over the number. 2 out of Minnesota's last 3 road games got over the total. They also went 10-3 to the over in their last 13 Joe Ryan starts. So even though I can't give you a free pick on the side in this one, give me the over 8 runs. Next game, Phillies, Braves, 607 East. Atlanta's the $2 favorite at Truist Park, totals 8.5. Spencer Strider for the Braves, Ranger Suarez for Philadelphia. And this is definitely a matchup that the Braves have to take advantage of. Suarez on a down year for the Phils. Meanwhile, Strider's had an historic year on the bump for Atlanta. Plus, Strider's had a whole year to think about that disastrous NLDS start in Philadelphia in 2022 last year. Now, as far as this season's concerned, Strider was a 20-game winner, and he led the major leagues in strikeouts. He was realistically on his way to 300 strikeouts for the season. He could have got there. but just fell a little bit short. But still, regardless, man, great year striking people out. And even if he gets shelled against this year in the NLDS by the Phillies, he's got the lineup behind him to outscore anyone. Atlanta's averaged more runs and hits than any other roster in baseball this year. They've got most likely the NL MVP in Ronald Acuna. Plus, their second best hitter just so happens to lead the major leagues in homers and RBI, Matt Olson. It's amazing that the home run and RBI leader isn't even the most dangerous guy in the lineup, arguably. Give or take. Anyway, they're facing Ranger Suarez. He's recorded just 4 wins in 125 innings. The lefty went just 4-6 on the year with an ERA in the 4s. And no real surprise here, folks. These Philadelphia pitchers have had their hands full with Atlanta. I mean, so has everybody. But they've allowed double-digit hits a game in their last 10 head-to-head gatherings with the Braves. When it comes to the total 6, out of those 10 meetings did get over the number. The Braves averaged 6.1 runs a game during that time frame. So if you're into historical trends, plenty of overs to go around. Now, Atlanta's also 7-3 to the over in their last 10 ball games this season. Give me the Braves -1.5 over 8. And with that, we're going to jump into our next and final breakdown for the video. It's going to be in that Diamondbacks-Dodgers game, 9:20 p.m. East. The Dodgers are -$2 in front of their home crowd. Totals 8 runs. Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. Merrill Kelly for Arizona. And as good as Kelly's been this year, well, the D-backs really haven't played great for him recently. They took the loss in 3 out of his last 4 starts. And they averaged under 3.1 runs a game during that time frame. Now, these D-backs pitchers have also struggled with Dodger hitting. They've allowed 5.3 runs a game in their last 10 gatherings with the Dodgers. So once again, if you're into historical trends, you certainly want to think about that one there. LA's been pounding the baseball this year. These guys score more runs a game than any other roster besides Atlanta. And a lot of that was thanks to guys like Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts. Mookie hit 39 homers and had 107 ribbies. He actually finished the regular season in the top 10 in batting average, home runs, RBI, OPS. Freddie Freeman hit .331. He had an OPS nearly in the thousands. And even if for some reason the Dodgers struggle with Merrill Kelly in the box, they've got a good one. They've got an all-time talent on the mound in Clayton Kershaw. The lefty won 13 games and has an ERA of 2.46. Now, Kershaw also had a solid 1.06 whip. Listen to this. Kershaw's got a career whip of 1 flat. That is absolutely incredible. Now, Kershaw's last 3 starts all fell under the number. The Dodgers went 8-2 to the under in their last 10 as a team. Meanwhile, Arizona saw the under cash in 6 out of their last 10 themselves. Give me the Dodgers -1.5, under 8 runs in the tight window. And with that, folks, now it is time for our quick pick recap. Give me the Rangers +1.5, under 8. I like the over 8 runs in the Twins-Astros game. Give me the Braves -1.5, over 8 runs. I'm 3-0 my last 3 board member tier package picks. And the good news is I have another board member tier package play going off here today on Friday night. The link is in my bio. Give me the Dodgers -1.5, under 8 runs. And with that, folks, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on my premium page. If you do end up getting a membership here today on patreon.com/BrockPage, just keep in mind, you're going to get access to that content every single day for the next 30 days. And as an added bonus, you're also going to get access to all of my cheaper memberships absolutely free. They're going to be included with your purchase. But most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube or TikTok. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, folks, happy Friday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.